Hello everyone, I'm Ray Miller and this is my presentation for Introduction to Greek Mythology. For my final project, I would like to show how Greek mythology has influenced our modern language and the names of our products. Until I took this course, I was unaware that several name brand products and companies have derived their names from Greek mythology. We are all aware of the movie of Clash of the Titans, Hercules, Jason and the Argonauts, and 300. I would have never guessed that all the other influences Greek mythology has had upon our modern culture. These words were not discussed in our reading, but because of our reading and current culture, it caused me to inquire to the origins of common day words and products that I see in my office today. As you view this presentation, I would like you to realize the great influence Greek mythology has had on our everyday vocabulary, phrases, and entertainment. It is estimated that up to 5% of the English language is derived from Greek words and mythological characters. Take the word idiot. According to the Greeks, this is someone of low intelligence and a person that is classified as a private citizen. The word dinosaur is a combination of Greek words for terrible and lizard. The word sarcasm comes from the Greek word sarkazane, that means to cut the flesh. Grammatical comes from the Greek word grammatite, that means skilled in writing. All of these words that we hear or say on a regular basis. Most of us are probably unaware of the true origins of these words or how they became present in modern day society. How about the large named company that most of us use today, Amazon? This company is named after the Amazonian River. The river was named the Amazon by the Spanish after the Amazonian women because the river was difficult to navigate. I thought that the name derived from the strong Amazon women themselves, which were a race of female warriors in Greek mythology, like Penthesilea from the Trojan War, and her sister Hippolyta, whom owned the magic girdle. But actually, Jeff Bezos had named the company after the world's largest river. Jeff wanted his e-commerce company to be at the top of the search list, thus the name starting with an A, and wanted the company to be large like the Amazon River. Jeff has succeeded in making Amazon a common household name and shopping destination. Next, let's look at another company that most of us use or have heard of, Pandora Radio. In Greek, the word pan means all. The first woman, created by Hephaestus, Pandora herself, presented to Eptimeus a jar, now commonly referred to as Pandora's box, which had confined all the evils that could trouble humanity. Today, Pandora has upward of 250 million users and plays all kinds of music trying to appease all the people who use their product. How about the United States Space Program? Abe Silverstein named the first 3 space programs after mythological Greeks. First was Mercury, which was a Roman pantheon wearing winged shoes and a winged hat. Then Apollo, after Greek god of the sun. Apollo was also the god of archery, prophecy, poetry, and music. Gemini followed Apollo and was named after the constellation. Silverstein's goal was to start out with reaching the moon, then travel further into space as time went on. Now let's move to, what about the shoe company named Nike and their swoosh emblem? Nike started out when they separated from ASICS in 1980 as the founders needed a new name. Nike was derived from the winged Greek goddess of victory. The Roman pantheon Victoria is where the English developed the word victory. Today, this company is one of the largest shoe manufacturers in the world and sponsors many athletes to victory. The word cereal comes from Charis, a Roman goddess of harvest and agriculture. Cereal is a type of grass that is grown, such as wheat or barley, generally sweetened, designed for human or animal consumption. A majority of houses in the United States have some type of breakfast cereal, whether they have children at home or not. The word narcissism, which means extreme self-love, comes from the son of the river god Cepheus, named Narcissus. Narcissus was a hunter in Greek mythology that was said to be very beautiful, and many fell in love with him, even though he showed no love for others. When Nemesis, the goddess of retribution and revenge, led him to a pool of water, and he saw his own reflection, he fell in love with himself. A lot of parents have children named after mythological Greek characters. One of the most common base names for boys is Jason from Jason and the Argonauts, with his adventures in search for the Golden Fleece. From my childhood, a common name for girls was Cassandra, who was given the gift of prophecy. One of the most common known influences from Greek mythology would be the Olympics. The origin behind the Olympics was when Zeus fought Kronos for the throne of the gods. When the original Olympics started, the games were boxing, chariot racing, long jump, javelin, running, and discus, to name a few. These were popular games at the time. In today's society, you can see a lot of the original games played, plus the addition of what games modern society accepts. These include winter sports like snowboarding, skiing, and ice skating. I look at winter sport of ice skating as a modern version of chariot racing. In the original capital of Greece, there would be no snow or ice, so these games would not exist. With the research I have accomplished, I have found that there are a lot of Greek words influencing our language, products, and movies. There are approximately 171,000 words currently in use in the English language. That means at 5%, we are roughly 8,550 words currently used that have some type of Greek influence. I'm sure this is a lot higher number than any one of us initially thought. Without these influences, the English language would be completely different. Thank you.